Hello and welcome to Let's Wander. Today I am out at Cissbury Ring in Sussex and I'm accompanied by Lyla and Buddy. And we are at Cissbury Ring. This is the second largest hill fort in the country. It's also littered with flint mines. So with all this being said, let's wander. What's quite interesting about this is that Cissbury Ring is actually man-made. It's not a natural hill. It's a man-made mound. So, I mean, it must have taken them hundreds of years with, what was it they used to use? Was it scapular spades? Like bull scapulars, cow scapulars, or bison, or whatever it was they would have had then. And probably some sort of bucket. And then trudging up here, dumping it, going back down, getting more, dumping it. I suppose there's probably a bit of cutting in done, but it's incredibly large. It's also incredibly quiet up here. The only thing, apart from the light aircraft, is the birds. It's the only thing you hear. It's lovely. Anyway, let's carry on, let's get to the top. One of the things about the flint mines, which is quite interesting because of there being cattle on Cissbury Ring, there also was in ancient times, and they found evidence of this, obviously because they used their bones for spades, and they used antler picks as well. And they also used them for farming the land. And in the caves, or the flint tunnels, they found carvings that depict bulls and things with the yoke, is it, around their neck? So off in the distance, you've got the Rampion Wind Farm. And then after that, Worthing. So we just come in through what I believe is the east gate. Yeah, sun rises in the east, of course, yes. And that's just up there a little bit. And it's amazing. But what I'm looking for is impressions in the ground, because they are where the flint mines will be. Okay, so here we have the trig point. So just off over there is Seaford Head, where the Seven Sisters begins, from just past that. You can check out Seaford Head in our videos if you go back down the playlists. So obviously how very, very quiet it is here. Yeah, quite a lot of people come up here for a walk, but still very, very quiet. It's lovely. The flint mined here at Cissbury was mainly made into axe heads, and the reason for mining flint was to get to the stronger, darker flint that was deep below. It was such good quality flint that the axe heads from Cissbury have been found as far away as Germany. So looking west, I can make out off in the distance, just about see a little white building, which is the top of the Butlins building, so that's Bognor over there. Beyond that, in the haze, is the Isle of Wight. There's a young buddy here, pulled me for a bush, and he led us in the right direction, because here, this is a very clear and obvious entrance to a flint mine, right here. And what they used to do was they'd start in one pit, and start another pit, and then they'd meet up underneath the ground, completely mine the whole thing out. And here you can actually see that. In fact, all across this piece of ground, it's just full of them. So this is where we needed to come. So I found this, and this actually looks like it shows areas where you can see where stones have been, it's been knapped, or they've taken pieces out of it. It's quite a nice smooth piece as well. I just found that in this indentation here, which I believe is the entrance to one of the old mines. I'm going to pop this back because you never know, archaeologists might come along and they might see that and I think, yep, that needs to be in the museum. This is what you get when you get your Indiana Jones off of Timu. Cissbury Ring was also used in the Bronze Age as a burial site, and 2 individual barrows were once here. It is thought that the trackways around and through Cissbury Ring were made in the medieval era, and in the Tudor period it was used as part of a beacon system. It's said that you could see up to 78 miles on a clear day at Cissbury. As well as being an Iron Age fort, it was once again in action for World War II, when a 100-pound gun and an anti-aircraft gun were installed and an anti-tank ditch was cut in around the base of the southern side of the ring. Okay, so that takes us to the end of our wander in Cissbury. Hope you liked it. Hope you like, share and subscribe. And from me, Chris, the lovely Lyla, who's very tired, and a very tired Buddy. This was Let's Wander. We'll see you again soon. Bye 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 bye.